What's up, Bronco fam? It's your boy Matt back with the Bronchosaurus. Today's video we are going to do a total transformation of the interior of the Bronco. This is something that I've been looking forward to doing for some time now, and I went a little extra on it and got a little customization made. Let me show you what it's about. But this product comes from our good friends at Maven. So why don't you come over here? Let's take a look at what I got in this big old black bag. All right, so first of all, packaging, phenomenal. Absolutely love the bag, love the quality. Don't know if it's necessary, but I'll be honest with you, I'm really impressed that it came with that. So you're probably wondering what's in here, or you already know because I probably didn't come up with anything clever for the title of this video. We shall see. But what we have, the seat covers. I was not overly impressed with the leather seats that came factory. So when I ordered my Bronco, I got the cloth seats. And I'm glad I did because I absolutely love the way I've seen these in pictures, the way they look. So I'm super excited about installing them in the Bronchosaurus. So obviously it's got the tools that you need. Even comes with some white gloves. Ooh, kind of gives me the Mr. Deeds vibes.
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
All the tools you need, the instructions I've already seen. There's like 90 steps in it. Not worried about it. But let's take a look here at the products. Quality seems great. Piping looks good. By the way, you like the new look of the table? Just refinished that bad boy. Yeah, the wife was not too happy with my videos with the table looking all worn down. So spent a couple days on it. I think it turned out nice. But let's get these all set out. I absolutely love the color brown that they put in these seats. I think it's going to go really nicely. And I've got the roast interior, so I think it'll play really nicely there. Just kind of move these down. There's the back seat. This looks like a front seat and another front and some bottoms. Now I will tell you, yesterday I left these out in the sun to heat them up. I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I think it'll help with the installation and to keep the wrinkles out. But it's still super hot here in Georgia, so I'm pretty sure we'll be okay there. But let's leave these sitting out. Let's go take a look at the before, and then let's get these bad boys installed. Easy enough. Now to date, most of all the videos I've done on the Bronchosaurus has been on the exterior. Done a few things on the interior, but this is going to completely change the look, and I am all for it. I am super excited about it. So let's take a look at the before. Now the interior before is not bad. You know, it's not terrible at all. All right, guys, so you know I'm a stickler for instructions, so we're gonna do this by the book. So as I mentioned, there are a lot of steps in here. 60 to be exact, but some of these steps are even repeated. So there's actually more than that, but it's really simple. Very good instructions sent by Mabit, very detailed. I love the pictures. So we're gonna go through this pretty quick because otherwise this video is gonna take forever and then you're not gonna wanna watch the video. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and let's try to go through this quickly. And what I'll do is I'll kind of point out if I come across any tips or any struggles that I have with the instructions. But otherwise, we're going right by this. Right by this. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Let's get started. All right, so the first steps is we want to make sure that we take out the main driver's seat cushion. Easy way to tell. Hard rubber piece is going to be facing you. Bam. Step one, done. Now I need to go.
Now I'm not going to go step by step, but like I said, otherwise this video would take forever. The instructions that come with the kit are actually really good, and Mabit actually put out a really great video, a step-by-step video that works perfectly. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. I'll actually leave a link to that video to kind of help you out. You know, putting the clips on, I saw some people talking about using pliers. Actually, if you just use that little orange piece that comes with it, as you see there, it perfectly opens it up where you can slide those on. Just make sure that the hooks are facing inwards because those hooks on the bottom seats in the front, they actually connect together. Again, really easy process, just sliding in those back straps, pulling them up to the buckles up at the front, sliding those hooks together and pulling them in, and just using that orange piece to kind of go around. Really simple process. Again, not rocket science. And if you follow the instructions, they're actually really, really good.
All right, bottom cushion's done. Wasn't too bad at all to get that in. I mean, as you kind of saw, getting the straps under, I'd say probably the hardest part was getting those elastic straps back there in the back, and then just connecting them was pretty smooth. Getting everything just kind of look factory, you know, rubbing it in. This tool is definitely a big benefit. So let's move on to the next step, which is going to be the back of this bad boy. All right, so guess I should take this out my mouth. Just like the bottom, you want to make sure that you've got left and right. They are independent of each other. So you just want to look for the side airbag that's going to be facing towards the door, and that will be the right side. So let's go ahead and get this done. Let's try something here. Whoa, that was a lot easier. I want to do that on the rest of these. Tell you a trick to it. But just to kind of give you my review of putting the back on, I think it was actually easier than the bottom. Just getting those little black plastic pieces on. Use 3 of those on the straps on the front, 2 of the little silver hooks on the back, and just slid it on. You know, I see a lot of people complain about the tops of these, and I'll show you on the next one, but it was super simple. I mean, just don't baby it. Like just press down on it. It's not gonna rip, it's not gonna pull. I mean, that took like 10 seconds, and I've seen a lot of people complain about that portion. So I'm not gonna put the headrest on yet. I'm gonna save those to the end. Gonna move over to the passenger side. We've already seen how this goes on. Not gonna show you there, but I will show you the top of that just so you can kind of see how that goes and how simple that was. But one seat, pretty much done. Love the look, comparison. I'm excited to get the rest done. Let's go. So again, just rinse and repeat for the second side. Start with the bottom again. Hard plastic piece is going to be facing the door. Let's go. We'll do that editing trick again. Well, that's pretty sweet. That's right. Yeah, that is definitely the way to go. On to the back. All right, same thing over here. Make sure the side airbag tag is facing away. Let's WWE this one. Let's take the headrest off first. Right better. Ah! Woo! That just gets me going right there, I tell you what. All right, even though we did the magic trick, I did want to show you how easy it was to put these in. I mean, all I did was just get it kind of started, put this in, and then just kind of push it around and bam. Simple. I mean, I don't see why so many people are complaining about it. Just pushing that piece in. You really don't even need the tool. Bam. That simple, y'all. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Sorry for the sweat, y'all. Like I told you, still hot. Now we're moving back to the back seats. I have heard the backs are even easier than the front, and if it is, that's awesome because the fronts were easy. They were super easy. So we're going to start with driver's side. Can't mess these up. Obviously, 2 seats versus 1. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed.
Now, as far as the back seats being easier than the front, I would agree with one small caveat. I will say that it was more difficult to get the wrinkles out on these back seats just because, especially by yourself. Maybe if you had another person helping you move the seat forward and back and kind of hold it in position, it would make it easier. But I'll explain to you one of the tricks that I did find where I kept messing up by trying to pull the elastic straps forward, but I'm not going to repeat myself because I'm going to tell you about it here in just a second. But I will say it was moving the seats back and forth did definitely help out. Again, just follow the instructions. They're good.
All right, so one tip I will give you is when I first put these on, they were really wrinkly. Trying to figure out the elastic straps underneath, I kept trying to pull them forward to hook them and they just weren't long enough to get them on a pole. And then I realized that you don't hook the straps this way, you crisscross the straps. So the straps are actually pulling it tight from this side over there, from this side over here. So, and you'll see the bars that are underneath here are vertical or horizontal, whichever way you're looking. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna pull that strap this way towards where I'm at, and this strap, you're gonna pull it towards you and then hook them. And looks a lot better that way. Now I'm just going back and tightening the straps because I'd loosen them to do that. Also, another trick is when you're putting the seat on, pull it like this first to start it. Makes it way easier. And we just gotta do the bottom on this side.
Now, this being the second rear seat that I put in, I will say it did go a lot smoother for me. Knowing how to manipulate the seat forward and back really made it a lot smoother, a lot quicker, a lot more efficient.
Now it's time for the top. It is hot. It's not supposed to be this hot in September. I didn't think I'm ready for fall. I ain't got time for this. Last piece. All right, covers are done. There's only one thing missing. The headrest. Oh yeah, got something special for you on that. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is the part I'm really excited about. Besides just the look of the seat covers, that it just completely transforms the cloth into something such higher class, what I loved is when you look at the headrest, you really have the opportunity here to customize your Bronco to where it looks like nobody else's, where you could literally brand your Bronco. You know my brand is the Broncosaurus, so I took the headrest down to a local embroidery shop. Check these bad boys out. We're gonna be fully branded Broncosaurus, front and back. I can't wait to get these on. Let's get these on and let's finish this look, man. I am so excited. All right, now let's go get these in, finish this look. All right, y'all, so final review of the Mabit seat covers. I mean, they're, again, high quality. Mabit knocks it out of the park with it. It was a little frustrating, and it would have been easier if I would have had a second hand to help me, but wasn't that bad of a job, to be honest with you. Obviously, I love the way they look, much better than the Clossies. I even like these better than the factory. The ability to customize, I highly recommend doing that. That's just cool, man. I mean, you could even just put the Bronco logo up there and be good to go. But the one complaint I would have is, and I hope maybe, and I've already talked to him about this, is I hated giving up my rear seat covers. There's, you know, because these wrap all the way around. I think it would be an easy fix. I think if we just put some Velcro on the backs of these would just slap on. That might even be something that I could do myself, but I do hate losing those. That honestly would be about my only complaint with them. For the money, I think it's a great option to leave off the leather seats that come with it and add these. I just think they, obviously, you know, you still see a couple of seams and stuff like that, but I don't think the average person is going to notice it. I would give these a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. I would definitely get these again. I'm excited to see how they hold up. Obviously, when the heat comes up, there's really not even a lot of wrinkles now, as you can see. But again, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave the link to the product in the description below. You know, feel free to like, share, you know, all that stuff. I do this for fun. Hopefully that y'all get some value out of this and it helps you make a decision. But until next time, catch you on the flip side. One other Mabit product I'll throw in there for this is just this little sunscreen. I have been using this and it does work out really well. It's actually cut perfectly for the Bronco. So I just keep it rolled up in the back. But I love how snug it is. I mean, as you can see, it completely blocks out the light. So another good little addition, especially when you're getting the seat covers, just protect them even more and keep the heat out. Another solid product. Thanks, Mabit.